Welcome to the Build Your Private Practice podcast, a space for Canadian therapists who want to support others, make an impact, and build a sustainable practice that works for them too. I'm your host, Leanne Wood, a registered psychotherapist, group practice owner, and business mentor, and I'm here to help you build a private practice that allows you to keep doing the work you love without burning out. Because the people who need your help the most are counting on you, and you deserve a practice that supports you while you support them. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the Build Your Private Practice podcast. I'm your host, Leanne Wood, and today we're digging into something I know so many of you are wrestling with: how to actually stand out with your niche. Because here's the truth: saying I help people with anxiety isn't a niche anymore. If your message sounds like everyone else's, or if your referrals are confused about what you really do, this episode is going to help. We're going beyond the basics of choosing a population or a modality and into what it really takes to build a niche that connects, attracts, and fills your schedule. So let's start here. Most therapists think of niching as picking a problem or a population, such as I help adults with anxiety, or I specialize in trauma, or I help teens with ADHD. And while those are technically niches, they're often too broad to stand out. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just that the therapy world is full of people saying exactly the same thing. What you need is clarity that cuts through the noise, and that means going deeper. Let me walk you through what I call the 3 levels of niching so you can see where you're currently landing and where you might want to go next. Level 1 is surface level niching. This is the anxiety and depression zone. It's common, it's real, but it's vague. If 1,000 other therapists are saying exactly the same thing, then your message gets lost. Now, level 2 is specialty aligned niching, and this is where you start getting more specific, like perinatal anxiety or trauma informed support for healthcare workers. This is stronger. It narrows the focus and helps people self identify. Now, level 3 is identity driven niching, and this is where your marketing becomes magnetic. It's not just what the person is struggling with, it's who they are and how they see the world. Think of things like I help anxious overachievers who look successful on the outside but feel like they're falling apart behind the scenes. Or I support highly sensitive parents who are overwhelmed by modern parenting expectations. Or I help queer adults untangle religious trauma and reclaim their identity. Can you see the difference and hear the difference? This is where your niche goes from being generic to deeply resonating with people. And this is where clients say, it's like you're in my head. Now, if you are listening and thinking, uh-oh, I think I'm still at level 1, don't worry. You don't need to scrap everything and start from scratch. Instead, ask yourself 3 questions. Number 1, who are my favorite clients to work with? Number 2, what life stage, identity, or experience do they share? And number 3, what do they say in session that gives me goosebumps? Your niche is often hiding in the conversations you love the most. So start collecting those phrases, themes, and emotional patterns and build your message around that, because your niche isn't your modality. It's not even your credentials. It's the story your client sees themselves in when they land on your website. Here is another mistake I see, and that is therapists trying to be poetic instead of clear. Remember, people don't book therapy sessions because of fancy language. They book because they feel understood. Your niche should answer 2 questions. Number 1, do you get what I'm going through? And secondly, can you help someone like me? So instead of saying, I support inner child healing through integrated depth work, say, I help adults who feel stuck in old family dynamics finally feel free. Clear is better than clever every time. So here's your next step. Take a look at your website, your Instagram bio, your Psychology Today profile, and ask yourself, would a potential client instantly know who I help and why? If not, it's time to sharpen your niche and your message, and I've got a tool to help. The Niche and Copy Crash Course is designed to help you uncover your magnetic niche and write words that attract the right clients with ease. It's short, actionable, and incredibly powerful if you're stuck in the I help everyone with anxiety zone. You can find it in the show notes below. There's a link there for you. So thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of the Build Your Private Practice podcast. If this conversation sparked some ideas or helped you rethink your niche, come share it with us in the Build Your Private Practice Facebook group. I'd love to hear what landed. And if you know another therapist who needs to hear this episode, please send it their way. Keep showing up, keep holding space, and keep building a practice that works for you too. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Build Your Private Practice podcast. If today's episode resonated with you, I'd love it if you'd subscribe, leave a review, or share it with a fellow Canadian therapist who needs this. And remember, the work you do matters. Keep showing up, keep holding space, and keep building a practice that works for you. If you're looking for practical tools or support to grow your practice with more clarity and confidence, head to buildyourprivatepractice.ca. There's lots waiting for you there. I'll see you next time.